Hello, you're welcome once again. So today quickly we are looking at how to utilize your moments of pain and regrets. Moments of pain and regrets is something that every human being goes through. Every social strata has an experience of pain and regrets. Pain is something that happened to us, unwanted feelings. We have bodily pain, we have mental pain, we have emotional pain, and different kinds of pains. And the great generally is what we feel sorry about, what we failed to do, we shouldn't have done, what we didn't do, we should do. So regrets come in different forms and pain come in different forms, but they work in hand in glove. For everyone that go through pain, it is not a wonderful experience, but there are things you must do at that material moment to make the best out of it. And when you are able to utilize it, you will even be thankful that you go through that. You know, some people will tell you that I am even grateful to God that I had to pass through so and so thing. Many people today that are doing exploit did exploit because they were able to utilize their moments of pain. So your own will not be different. So please, as we go on, like our videos, share our videos, comment in the comment section, and subscribe to our video. It comes with no cost. As we have established the fact that pain is something that you don't want and nobody enjoys it, but at that moment you are not enjoying it, there are some things you can do to make the other many ways, but there are 6 major ways you can utilize our tops. Number one is to learn the lesson from the pain and the mistake. Learn the lesson from the pain and the regret. There's a lesson to learn in every regret. There's a lesson to learn in every painful experience. That's a lesson. In every scar, there's a lesson to learn. You know, you don't only learn from the crowns. You don't only learn from the success. You also learn from failure. So that's why you learn from the failures you've experienced. Everything that happens to you happened to you for a lesson. Everyone that comes into your life comes into your life for a reason. And every experience you have that experience for a season. Hear me and hear me well. Every lesson, every pain you have comes to you for a lesson. Everyone that comes into your life comes into your life for a reason. And every experience you experience it for a season. So there's a lesson for that painful moment you are going through. Sit down on your own, and the lesson to learn are peculiar to that pain you're going through. So don't say this person went through so and so thing. What did he learn? No, your own is peculiar. You are different. So sit down, meditate, and try to commune with the spirit and with your spirit to learn the lesson therein, because there's a lesson that is meant for that painful and regretful moment. Number two is to learn to avoid recycling the pain and regrets. How do I mean? Learn to avoid anything that will make you to recycle it, anything that will make it to repeat itself. Learn to. Somebody is only a fool that practices mistake. It's only a fool that does something and he sees that this thing is turning out this way and he keep on doing the same thing. Any wise person will look for any other alternative to do it. So don't find yourself in a situation whereby you'll be doing something and you are landing in a particular experience, in a particular pain, and you keep on doing the same thing. No. A young lady walked up to me some years ago and she told me her story and some of the things she went through. And I asked her a simple question. I said, what would you have done different if the situation is at your present now? She said she wouldn't have shown her vulnerability. I said, you have given the answer. So don't recycle it. Don't wallow in regrets. It is gone. You have made a mistake. It is gone. But don't give any chance that will make that mistake to recycle. Don't give any chance that will make that pain to repeat itself. Try as much as you can to avoid anything that will make that pain to repeat itself. Number three way to utilize your painful moment and the regrets is to set boundaries. Set boundaries as a person. Set boundaries in your family. Set boundaries in your business. Set boundaries in your relationship. Many people are having painful business experiences because they didn't set boundaries. From the beginning of your business, you don't want to sell on credit, but because you need customers, some of people that are around you, family and friends, they come around to buy, and you give them on credit. Before you know it, you will land yourself into debt. That is the truth. Boundaries from the beginning. Set boundaries. Don't watch what you don't want. Don't begin to do something you know you don't want. Start from the beginning to set boundaries. This is the way I want it. You can politely tell the person, no, I don't sell on credit. My mother told me something many years ago when I was still young. He said, son, do not borrow somebody money you cannot forfeit. I didn't say you shouldn't borrow anybody money, but any money you are giving out to someone, make sure it is money that if the person fails to pay it back, you can forfeit it. Somebody can ask you for a particular amount. If you know you cannot forfeit this money, if the person fails or disappoints, don't give him the one you know you can forfeit. Don't be too emotional. Don't respond to impulses at that moment. No. Set boundaries. Many people landed themselves in painful experiences, landed themselves in painful moments, landed themselves in painful business transactions today because they give out something they cannot forfeit, something that they know that will affect their economy, that will affect their finances. And the time they needed the money most, that's the time the person that borrowed it from them started speaking from the other side of the mouth. In fact, the person may start dodging you, start avoiding your calls. And sometimes I'll bold enough to even tell you to your face, is this small money that you are disturbing me? And at that time, you begin to regret. So don't give out what you know you cannot fulfill. Set boundaries in your relationship. Define your relationship. Many ladies are experiencing emotional pains today because they didn't define relationship from the beginning. Giving a man your body does not determine whether he will end up with you or not. No. Even as a man, giving a woman, a lady your money does not determine whether she will end up with you. Set boundaries. Define what you are into. Once you see that thing has started going on, you people have started getting fond of each other, sit down and define it as adults, two adults. Where are we going? What we hope to achieve from this? What are the do's and don'ts? Where are the no-go areas? Because I found out that many people that were emotionally depressed, many people that were emotionally down, many people that are regretting some of the steps they took are the people that failed to set boundaries. They lived on assumptions. And as a result of living on assumptions, they landed themselves in the problem that made them to look at every other person as a wicked person. Why it is not every other person that's a wicked person? It is the person you dealt with. And you dealt with person ignorantly in everything you do. In everything you do with anybody, set boundaries. From the beginning, you come to an office, you want to work, set boundaries. Let people know the things you approve and the things you don't. That is number 4, is to give God his place. This one is very important. Give God his place. The serenity prayer. Lord, help me to know the things I can change. Help me to know the things I cannot change. And help me to decipher the difference. So, try as much as you can to give God his place. Many people are trying to take the place of God. You do your own part and you want to do God's part. No. This job is divided now. There's a role you play and there's one God plays. Don't try to play God. Make sure that you do your own part and do it diligently. Make sure that you do the necessary things you expect of you. Leave the rest for God. Leave his own part. Try to play God, or when you try to do God's own, you will land yourself in pain and in regrets. Many people that are looking for a job decided to sleep with another man's husband because he wants a job. You're playing the role of God. And some of them will now come to gathering on Christian gatherings and they shout, praise the Lord, I get the job. And he didn't tell you how she got the job. She didn't tell you the rest of the story. Many young men will sleep with mothers that are old enough to be their mother because they are looking for favor. You are playing the role of God. Allow God to play his role. Do your part. Don't try to bribe anybody. Yes. Don't give and don't take. Don't try to bribe anybody for a job. Don't try to bribe anybody for a favor. I'm not saying you shouldn't appreciate someone. If somebody does something good for you, good, fine. Appreciate the person. If you put a quotation for a contract and someone helps you for the contract to come out, no doubt about it, you can't appreciate the person. Honor is very important. Honor the person, appreciate the person with what you have. But don't try to bribe somebody to for something to click for you. Because when you are doing that, you are contradicting the will of God. You are contradicting God. The Bible says you shouldn't bribe. And don't even take. Don't give and don't take. Appreciate people normally. If you want to give somebody something, go and get ahead and give somebody the person. Appreciate the person with what you have. But don't do it with the mentality that you are bribing the person. And don't take, because when you take, it is time for you to speak the truth, you will not speak the truth anymore, because you have been blinded with bribe. So don't take and don't give. So number 5 is to know who you are. Know who you are. Have the knowledge of who your creator is. Have the knowledge of who you are as a person and the image you carry. And have the knowledge of the system, how the system of this world works. In order for you to utilize your painful moment, you need to know who you are. And knowing you are will make you not to dabble into things that are not of you. There's image you were created with. There's who you are. There's what you are formed with. There are things expected of you. There are things you cannot do. There are some things you cannot be found doing. So don't put yourself in such a situation whereby you are where you shouldn't be. Try to medicate that painful moment with drugs, alcoholism. No. Don't try to medicate it with promiscuity, prostitution, it with drug abuse. Don't abuse that situation. Utilize that situation for something good. Knowing you are will help you not to make a mistake at this moment, because at this moment is a very dicey moment. That painful moment, that moment of regret is a very dicey moment. That's the time the Satan will suggest to you things you have never even thought of. That's the time somebody will come from nowhere and suggest to you, let's go so and so place. You will feel better. That's the time a friend that you have been advising, or somebody that you are advising to stop something, will come and tell you, this is how I used to get myself. Come, let us go and try it. And you go and try it. It will help you a lot not to find yourself in a negative situation that is more deadlier, more worse, that is more devastating, more decimating than where you found yourself. Because by the time the whole thing seems to fit the way, you will now you will even enter into more regrets that you never imagined or you never envisaged. So know who you are. We are all unique. We are all different. We are all wonderful. We are all red gems. And every one of us carries some qualities that are not known yet by the world. Don't allow yourself in that moment of pain to dabble into things that will make you to regret. Some people that find themselves in painful transactions, that time the enemy will even try to go and borrow to sort out a debt. You are borrowing to sort out a debt. No. Sit down and try to find out there's another solution that is more cogent, more reliable, more legal to sort out that thing. Don't try to steal. Don't try to maneuver. In the office, you find yourself in a financial pain, and somebody is suggesting to you to add more zero so that the court will be your own. Don't try to do that. Remember, everything we have in this world, we are going to leave it here behind. Many people that were last 100 years ago, some of them that manipulated both in government, some politicians that manipulated, defrauded, the money they were given to do community project, some of them diverted it to have more in their account. Some have in Swiss bank, some have in different parts of the world, some bought houses in different countries. Today, many of them have left it behind. Some of the money some people accumulated, some of them, the cars they bought with it, the houses they built with it, it is cockroach and the rats that are now living there. So don't be know who you are. It will help you a lot. The sixth one that is very important is to channel that pain and that regret to something creative. This one is wonderful. Channel that pain and that regret to something creative. You can create something out of pain. You can make out something out of pain. You can channel it into writing. You can channel it into singing a song, composing songs, singing the way you feel. You can channel it into crafting something new. You can channel it into drawing, sketching something. You know, a sketched graph is the shortest distance. So by the time you sketch it, when you sketch it, by the time you are looking at it next, you will find out that it has formed an image. Channel it into creating something new. My first book I wrote in life as a person. I wrote it in my painful moment. Yes. I wrote that book in my painful moment. I was on the dining table, and instead of thinking negative, I was already brooding. I was already brooding, angry, bitter. And I had impression in my heart. Why not write this thing down? And I went in, pick up a paper, pick up a pen, came to that dining table, and I started writing. For the next 3 months, I was writing. And I finished the book in 3 months. And to go to God, I published it, and it spread. Today, that book has sold thousands. I can't even count number that sold. And by God's grace, after that one, I have written several other books. Now, had it been I didn't utilize that moment to write that first book, I wouldn't have written several other books. So, make sure that you utilize your moment of pain to do something creative. Sometimes you may be doing it and tears will be coming out of your eyes. That's the truth. Sometimes you may be creating something at that moment you are feeling the pain, you are feeling the regret, you are doing something, tears are coming out of your eyes. You are sketching, tears are coming out of your eyes. You are drawing, tears are coming out of your eyes. You are singing a song. It may not make sense. Sometimes when you are doing that at that painful moment, it may not make sense. But if you have a phone or you have a recorder, record it. Just record it. Sing the way you feel, record it, and keep. A time comes when you pick up that, you will begin to see the meaning it makes. You can create something, you can form something out of nothing at the moment of your pain. Many people today are enjoying the things they made out in their moment of pain and regret. Don't wallow in pain. Don't wallow in regret. Don't sit at a place. Don't keep on brooding. Don't be negative. At this moment, channel your energy to positivity. There is something that must come out of that. And when you channel your energy to positivity, at the end of the day, sky will be your starting point. So, utilize these 6 ways to make the best out of your painful moment and regrets and shine brighter. Please like our videos, share our videos, and subscribe to our videos. And let it be a blessing to many. God bless you. Please follow our net teaching. It's going to be awesome. God bless you.